Hey y'all, it's Shauna Marie with the Evolve Talk Show. Listen, I want to extend an invitation to all of my business owners, ministries, leaders, all my visionaries, those who want to share their testimony, to partner with me and continue to advance the kingdom, to empower young girls and women to evolve into all God has purposed them to be. Make sure you reach out to me right now at evolvetalkshow.com or email at info@evolvetalkshow.com. Hey y'all, welcome to the Evolve with Shauna Marie Talk Show. Listen, yes, you know I am excited for tonight's show, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Gotta give my shout outs to our Evolve sponsor, Miss Linda Burgess from Lincoln Heritage, and of course my Evolve Dream Team. And you know I gotta shout you out, girl. Listen, thank you, my Evolve girls from all around the world, for continuing to support, to tune in, to watch. I am just extremely excited about what God has been doing, and I just got to continue to share it with y'all. So I got two special guests. Oh, y'all, it's going to be good because y'all know we've been evolving, and this time we are going to be evolving. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so we are evolving in our health and wellness. Y'all, we so need to make sure that we take care of our temple. So I got two amazing guests here to help me pump you up, to listen, to do some amazing things just for you. So I got Miss Sheila here and Miss Connie. Hello. Hey, girls. Hey.
Hey.
I'm pumped. Listen, y'all got me pumped. Look, Miss Sheila was ready. Hey. Hey, y'all. Look, how you doing?
Doing wonderful.
Doing
Wonderful.
good. Listen, I'm excited because, I'll be honest, and Miss Sheila knows, I was one of those people that I'm talking about scared about getting tested and getting screened for breast cancer or pretty much anything, because my grandmother had breast cancer, had a double vasectomy, so I was like, oh, I don't want that to happen to me, Lord. I don't even want to know. And then God's like,
more
you
reason
can't do
for you.
Right. More reason for you. But I know a lot of you are probably like I was, right? Afraid, fearful, or just didn't know the statistics, just didn't know the importance of making sure that we get screened. So we got our amazing mighty women of God here who are gonna keep us aware of the statistics and what breast cancer is. So thank you guys, for coming, because our health and wellness is imperative.
Yes,
We only have one body.
That's true.
I can't trade with y'all. You can't trade with me.
Mm-mm.
So we got to be a good steward over that.
Yes.
So tell them what breast cancer is.
Okay, first of all, breast cancer is a diagnosis, and I just want you to know that up front. It's just a diagnosis.
Say that again.
Breast cancer is a diagnosis.
It's a diagnosis.
It is the most commonly diagnosed
right.
Cancer among women in South Carolina. And it is the second leading cause of cancer related deaths among women in South Carolina.
Right.
Okay. So throughout the U.S., about 40,000 women die each year from breast cancer. And that's
40,000
according to CDC. Mm-hmm.
40,000, y'all.
So breast cancer is the most common cancer in women, no matter the race or ethnicity.
Wow. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It is the most common cause of death from cancer in Hispanic women.
Wow.
Okay. It's the second most common cause of death from cancer among white and black women. Yeah. Okay. And Asian and Pacific Islanders. So it's a diagnosis in women that's usually in the breast itself or lymph nodes leading to and from the breast.
Mm-hmm. No, I love what you said. Even in the content sheet, you were saying breast cancer is just a diagnosis, not a death sentence.
Right.
Connie, that took me out right. I was like, whoa. I wrote down on my card, like, okay, write that down. It's a diagnosis, not a death sentence.
We have so many survivors of breast cancer in today's time that, you know, back in the day, well, I'm older than most of y'all here, but back in my time when I was young, whenever someone was diagnosed with it, it was one of those hush-hush things.
Shh.
Right.
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Your mom's sick, but they never said why or what was wrong with her. And then as generations progress, the older people would not tell the younger people that there's cancer in the family, no matter what type of cancer it is. It's the big C. Oh, she got the big C.
Oh, she got the big C.
You know, and that over the years left people hush about it. But we, as the South Carolina Witness Project, a part of what we do is we go into communities to educate women and help them to find their voice.
That's good.
To allow people to know what God has brought them through.
That's good.
And how he's bringing them through continuously.
Because we always hear the negative, right? Kind of, we always hear the negative. And sometimes, and that's what the enemy wants too. He wants for the negative sometimes to outweigh the positive, or that darkness to outweigh the light. And even in those situations where you say you got a diagnosis, it's not a death sentence.
Right. Exactly.
But we often take it as that.
Because in today's time, the medical field has, you know, of course, increased in their technology and their research and different things like that. So you have more options available.
Right.
Okay. Back in, I know for me, my grandmother, my paternal grandmother, had found a lump, and instead when it came back benign, but she still said cut it off. You know, I want a mastectomy. So me growing up as a child, being that I had to stay in a child's place, I couldn't ask the questions why and all this and that. I grew up thinking my grandmother had breast cancer.
Wow.
So when
they never said anything.
I didn't learn until 2 years ago.
Oh my Lord.
That it was not cancer.
Wow. So do you think that, do you think that fear, she moves, I mean, think she moved in fear?
Yes, ma'am.
Had to, but how many times has that happened? So when is it best to start screening for breast cancer?
Actually, once you turn 30, you go to the doctor. They will do what is called a clinical exam.
Right.
Okay, where the doctor will do the hands-on. Touchy.
Right.
Test. But once you turn 40, they will allow the mammogram X-rays. Okay.
Right.
So from 40 to age 65, that's the recommended age limit.
Right. Each year?
Each year, once a year.
Each year, y'all. Each year, once a year.
But if you're under the age of 40 and have some type of dimpling in your breast, soreness in your breast, some type of symptom that's abnormal to you. Now, it's one thing we do teach in our education sessions.
Right.
Know your own body.
Know your body.
You know, a lot of women want to do stuff in the dark, but I'm just saying, turn the lights on, get in the bathroom, close your door, and know your body. Know what it's supposed to look like.
Right.
Sometimes we have abnormalities in our bodies.
Right.
One side might be larger than the other side and different things like that. But if that's normal for you, know that that's your normal.
That's right.
But know when it's not the norm.
But also know when it's not the norm. Okay.
Wow. That's powerful.
Right. So even knowing your family history is important.
That's good.
And see, like you've already said, your grandmother had breast cancer. So it's imperative that the next generations after, get in to get those mammograms, because sometimes it skips generations, sometimes it don't. So it's best to know.
Yeah.
So it can be best diagnosed and dealt with.
Why did Miss Connie, this question's for you. Why do you think women are, because this was me, because of what, Miss Sheila just said, that was me. My grandmother had breast cancer. I was terrified. So why is it that you think women are so afraid to get screened?
With my experience, I had my very first mammogram when I was 40.
Right.
When I turned 41, I went and had my next mammogram, and it came back at normal. Something was
Wow.
detected. So me, I'm not a crybaby. I don't do
Right.
nothing. I was like,
Right.
okay, what am I gonna do? So me being me, I said, okay, I'm just gonna whatever they say do. But I was scared to death. I didn't know what to think. But
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
same
yeah.
time, I still to this day, I go after going back and having the routines,
Yeah, yeah.
everything done. It came back benign, but
Wow.
I still go every month. It isn't because I wouldn't have never
Every-
known
Right.
had I not went when I was 40
You would have never known.
and went back when I turned 41 that there's something not right here.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So I being as who I am, it's
Yeah.
imperative. If
Yeah.
you're 40 or there's some kind of history in your
Right.
family, it is imperative that you go
Yeah.
and have a mammogram done.
Wow, wow, wow. What was that moment when they were like, okay, something came back and it's abnormal?
It took them exactly 7 days. And I was like, okay, you sure that's mine? That was my thoughts. Fear set in, it did.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Not
yeah.
knowing there's no history of breast cancer, but it still set in.
It set in. That's normal.
It's normal.
Yeah, that's normal.
I reached out to my spiritual mothers and I called and I was like, hey,
Amen.
this is what I
Yeah.
got going on.
Oh yeah.
And
Pray.
it was pray.
Yeah, intercede right now. Yeah, because
And when I tell you, when I went back after go and having the test and all ran,
right.
it's benign.
God's like, I got it.
I got it. Don't worry about it.
God said, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Don't
I
worry
got
about
you.
it. I got you.
I got you. I got you.
You one of mine. I got you.
You know, and that's powerful because it's so important to catch it early.
Yes.
So that's the thing. Why is it so important for people to catch it early?
So they can receive the treatment that they need and
right,
you know, to catch it early.
To live.
You can live regardless if you have breast cancer or not. You can live.
Right. What like. And I wanted to tell people this because many people don't know this because we hear and everybody's body is different. But what are some different what are the red flags? Like what are some symptoms? What are some things that we can look for as women to go, you know what? Something's off, something's wrong. You mentioned some dimpling, but what are some other things that are the kind of red flags that go, sis, something's wrong?
Okay, it's not so much as red flags, it's more or less risk factors.
Okay.
Because our environment play a big part in certain things that go wrong or awry in our systems and our bodies. But for breast cancer, you just have to be female.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
now we've heard in time past, Richard Roundtree and different other men have had breast cancer.
Right.
But it's like 1%.
Very low.
So they don't even address it unless it happens.
Yeah.
But as far as women are concerned, you just have to be a woman.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Your family history is a risk factor because if you have family members who've been pre-diagnosed or have been diagnosed before, you're aging. That's why they set the standard at 40 years old because it's usually around 40 when your body starts losing nutrients and different things like that. The other things start showing up. Overweight and obesity. Keep that weight down.
Yeah.
Okay. Physical inactivity. If you're a couch potato, get up and do some activity.
Up. Feel free to come get crunk with me.
Yeah.
Come get crunk with Jesus with me. Feel free.
And alcohol use. Some people don't associate that with it, but alcohol use is a risk factor. Hormone replacement therapy. If you go to when menopause hit, the first thing doctors want to say is get on hormone therapy. You know, I got some pills for you to take.
That's not always the right thing.
If you have cancer in your history in your family, you don't want hormone replacement therapy.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
If you have a long menstrual history, early beginning, like if you begin your menstrual cycle at 8 or 9 years old, or whatever, that's a risk.
Wow, I didn't know that.
They want women to breastfeed. That's one of the biggest things that help prevent cancer is breastfeeding. Right, that's what statistics are showing more recently. So current or recent use of contraceptives. It's different risk factors.
For everybody, yeah, for everybody. So many different things. So what can, like, I know that your organization is very much geared towards assisting and helping with people getting screened and getting their early screen, just getting a jump start, like a head start on, okay, once you hit 40 or once you're 30 and once you see something that may be a little different. So tell us about the Best Chance Network and how you guys are helping.
Okay. We're the South Carolina Witness Project partners with the Best Chance Network, in which we call BCN.
Yes.
So if you hear me relate to it as BCN, that's what it is, the Best Chance Network.
Yes.
In which they have certain criteria that women have to meet to get in for free screenings. And when I say free, I mean free. Okay?
Free 99. You don't pay 50 cents, 25 cents. Free 99.
Right. And because they partner with us, or we partner with them rather, we can get women in to different participating sponsors or doctor's offices that will help get them through the screenings, whether it be cervical or breast cancer.
Right.
Okay.
So cervical or breast cancer, these screenings are free.
Wow.
Through
the Best Chance Network. Yes, ma'am.
Wow. So you don't have to worry about, do I have to have insurance or I have to do so and so?
I'm sorry. With Best Chance Network, they prefer no insurance, no health insurance.
Okay.
However, we do work with another mobile unit that will take insurance.
Okay.
So coming through the South Carolina Witness Project, we can funnel or refer people to where they need to go depending on what they have and don't have.
That's powerful.
Okay.
So now we have help.
Yes.
Right? That's the thing. Now, you know, as I tell people, it's no excuses.
Right. That's right.
I always tell my clients, like, make moves, not excuses.
Yes.
That's it.
So you have to make moves towards a better health. I talk about this all the time, y'all. We talk about a lot of things in church. I'm probably gonna step on somebody's toes when I say this. We discuss so many different things in church. A lot of times we don't discuss health and wellness.
Exactly.
That's right.
We don't have these kind of conversations that make us aware or that can save lives. We don't have them. And,
well, that's one thing we do as the South Carolina Witness
Project.
Because
y'all are faith-based.
Into the churches.
Yeah. Come on now.
Talk to young women as well as older women about how to take care of their bodies.
Wow. And I heard you guys say you also have a mobile unit. How does that work?
Well, we don't have the mobile unit. We just have networking.
Okay.
We network with mobile units.
But you have access. So explain the process. What do they have to do? Somebody's watching right now going, you know what? I'm going to jump. I was afraid. But these women have jumped and now I think I want to, I know the importance of it now and why. So what's the process for them to be able to join or to apply?
Okay, we do have a website. It's called scwitnessproject.org.
Okay, scwitnessproject.org. Okay.
Not witness program. It's witness project. Okay.
Clarify for the people.
Put
some respect on our name.
So it's
yes,
come on, Connie.
That's it. Yes, ma'am.
It's scwitnessproject.org.
Okay.
And once you go onto that website, we have the referral sheet or registration form that they can fill out. And once you release it and submit it, it goes to our main office, and we will then disseminate the information as necessary to get the scheduling done.
Okay. So once the scheduling is done, how are you emailing them? Are you calling them? Do they get like a reminder in the mail?
The facility that will actually do the scheduling will give them a call to say, we received your information from the South Carolina Witness Project, and we would like we've set you up for this date and time. Is this fine? You know, can you make it? If not, they'll schedule for another time.
Free 99.
Free 99.
I keep saying that. Listen, free 99.
Love it.
All we gotta do is show up.
Show up.
So how do we, or how can the risk factors be reduced?
We can reduce risk factors, one, by exercising.
Uh-oh, say it again.
Exercising.
I told
With
y'all, come on
Shauna.
and get crunk. Come on and get crunk.
Look,
Come
get
on.
plenty of physical
Oh,
exercise.
that's good.
Okay.
So
Yes.
plenty of exercise. So number one, plenty of exercise.
Minimize your alcohol consumption. For
Minimize
those of
your
you who
alcohol.
are, taking a daily.
I don't drink. I drink a
whatever.
bunch of water though.
Okay, but we want to increase our water.
We do, yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
we want to maintain a healthy weight, and once you get the exercising,
Right.
that shouldn't be a hard task. Okay.
Let's discuss it. Somebody's gonna say, "Well, I'm not a size 2. I'm not a size." Me either, girl. I'm 10. Solid 10. But I'm just
Solid 10.
Solid 10. So if they say, "Well, I'm not a certain size," how do they know their healthy weight? Go to the doctor and ask, "Hey, what's the healthy weight?" Or everybody
Yes,
say something
that's-
sideways too.
That's usually
Sometimes.
and that's true because I'm 5'3". I don't mind telling my stats.
Right.
I'm 5'3". I am 178-ish.
Yeah.
In weight, and they're telling me my BMI is obese. Okay.
Wow.
Considered obese. But I'm the healthiest I've been.
I know that's
I don't
right.
have any. My blood work I just recently had done. I have no.
Yeah.
I'm not diabetic. I don't have high blood pressure. I'm.
Yes.
None of that.
Nothing.
So it's you. You have to know your body. It's just the bottom line. Just have to know your body.
That sounds like me. That sounds like me. I'm 5'3", 170. I lift weights. People go, well, weights, muscle weighs more than mass. It does.
Mhm.
But I mean, I was always a size 2, size 4, and I was like, oh, I'm just glad to get some meat. I was glad, nothing wrong with that. I mean, I was like, I'm just glad to get some meat,
Right.
So it's different for everybody. I'm like you. My blood pressure is a max. I mean, it's just ridiculously good. Like, so you have to know your body.
You have to know your body.
You got to know. You just have to know you. Connie, because you've experienced that fear. I want you to look in that camera. There is a young woman who was where you were, or who is fearful to get screened. What do you say to her to encourage her to just move for the well-being of her health?
To encourage her, I tell you that if you don't have a good prayer life, get a good prayer life first.
Jesus, get a good prayer life first.
And get with those that can encourage you to do so. I am one of the type people, I will go with you if I need to hold your hand. I'm just that type person.
Yeah.
But at the same time, as we said before, you have to know your body and you have to stay prayed up.
Yeah, that's good.
You have to stay prayed up.
So you have to stay prayed up. No matter what the diagnosis is.
You got to stay prayed up.
You have to stay, you got to stay prayed up. So I want you to tell that website again so that they're able to apply.
scwitnessproject.org. Okay, you can also donate there if you would like to donate to our project. We are a non-profit organization.
That's how we can get involved.
You can get involved that way, or you can, and there is also another part of the website that asks if you want to get involved by volunteering to put your information in there, and it'll go to the home office.
Thank y'all so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Listen, to become, in all thy getting, get an understanding.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
and
ma'am.
all that getting understanding. I just want to speak to that young girl or that young woman that has got a diagnosis and thought that they got a death sentence. God is the ultimate physician.
Yes, he is.
He gives the ultimate good report of the Lord. Even when we get bad reports, he's the ultimate person that gives the good report of the Lord. So, I feel like somebody's watching going, I've got my death sentence. And I just want to say to you today, we want to say to you today, you have not gotten your death sentence. God has a final say so. As Connie said, pray. With those that can pray for you. I'll always keep the main thing. I'll always extend salvation. If you don't know the Jesus that'll heal, that'll cause it to come back benign, or if it comes back, was it malignant?
Yes.
If it comes back malignant, listen, he can change the whole situation around. If you don't know that God, it's just simple.
That's it.
It's simple to just say, God, hey, I want to give my life for you, live my life. I want to confess that you are Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You died for my sins.
That's right.
And let me tell you something. It's something to get up on. You got any friends to get up on the cross for you?
No.
Jesus, you know.
Yeah,
Take some
something like
nails,
that.
a crown of thorns, get pierced in the side, get whipped, get beat, get mocked, get murdered. He got murdered, gruesomely murdered, just for us. And that's real. That's real, y'all. So, and he loves you.
That's right.
And it's just that simple. He loves us. So to get a part of that benefit package, listen, accept him, receive him. It's never too late. You haven't done so much that he won't accept you. Right. He loves you. You're his daughter. You're his son. So I had to say that. Listen, it's just that simple. So I want to continue to, of course, encourage you to evolve, girl. Be the light, be the salt. Always shine, shine, sprinkle, sprinkle, and continue to join us every single week. Evolve with Shauna Marie on Dominion TV. Hey y'all, it's Shauna Marie with the Evolve Talk Show. Listen, I just want to introduce to y'all my new book, 21 Days to Bigger. I'm helping women think, expect, and achieve big. Listen, we're taking leaps of faith, putting our faith over fear, and we are finding our next level of purpose and closing the gap from where you are to where you have dreamed of being. Let me be your purpose pusher this season. Make sure that you grab the copy. Listen, at IamShaunaMarie.com. I'm ready to see you walk into your Ephesians 3:20 season where God is going to do exceeding abundantly above all you could ever ask or think. Hey y'all, it's Shauna Marie with the Evolve Talk Show. Listen, our Evolve Girl merch is here. You can now rock your faith and the declaration that you are continuing to embrace evolving into all God has purposed you to become, that beautiful woman of God. So listen, go to evolvetalkshow.com right here at the bottom of the screen and go order your sweatshirts, your t-shirts, your caps. Y'all, we're going to rock it out for God the dope way, the fly way.
Dominion Television is now available on Roku and all mobile devices. Find us on Google Play, iTunes, and on Roku TV simply by searching Dominion Television.